If you're still using Claude like a chatbot to ask and answer questions, you're only using 10% of what it's capable of, and you're already paying for the other 90%. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 7 features that take you from complete beginner to genuinely ahead of almost everyone using AI right now. Stick around because number 7 is the real unlock. It's the one thing that makes every other feature on this list better. It's helped me build a bunch of new skills for my business, and with marketing alone, it's generated 400,000 views in the last week. If you don't know me, my name's Sean. I own and run an agency, and I build AI automations and apps for some of the world's leading brands. AI is all I do all day, every day. So let's jump in. Number 1, chat. It's like a smarter version of Google. You ask it a question and you get your answer back. And that's about as far as 90% of people go. But it's so much more than that. The thing that makes Claude different from a search box is that it can actually make stuff. Not links to stuff, actual stuff. A visual breakdown you can click through a working tool, full document, a pitch deck, or even a little website generated right inside the chat. But the real shit happens when you start plugging these tools into your own data. Number 2, connectors. This is where Claude plugs into your actual world. Out of the box, Claude only knows what you tell it in the chat. Connectors change that. They link Claude straight into the apps your work already lives in. Your email, your calendar, and your Google Drive. And it's a two-way street. Claude can pull from those apps and act inside of them. Point it at a messy inbox and get the 3 emails that actually matter. Tell it to dig through a project's documents before it answers. So it's working with the full picture instead of guessing. Have it draft a reply to an email you've been avoiding all morning. And there are hundreds of these, with new ones landing all the time. You just connect them once and that's it. This is the moment Claude stops being a chatbot and starts becoming your personal assistant. The next step is keeping all of that wired up work from turning into chaos. Number 3, projects. A project is basically a dedicated workspace. Each one keeps its own chats, its own instructions, its own files, and its own memory, all walled off from everything else. You load it once with the stuff that matters, with documents, the right connectors, and from then on, every conversation inside it already has the context. No more pasting the same background into a fresh chat every time. I run one of these just for client proposals. It's holding my templates, my pricing, the way I like things worded. So when a new one comes in, Claude already knows exactly what to write. It just asks me to fill the gaps. And because the memory is sealed inside of that project, none of my proposal stuff ever leaks back into, say, like my video planning. Everything has its own little lane. That's about as far as the website takes you though. To get the next features that actually do most of the work for you, you need to download the desktop app. Number 4, Cowork. This is the one that usually flips a switch in people's heads. Cowork is an app that lives on your computer. It can see what you can see. It can open files, change them, make new ones, tidy them up, even run scripts. It does the actual doing. You're not asking it how to complete a task anymore. You're giving it a task and walking away. And you don't need to be super technical for any of this. There's a powerful engine running underneath, but you never see a line of code. You just describe what you want in plain English and off it gets to work. And before anyone panics about security, Cowork can't roam your entire machine. It's boxed into its own little space. You hand it the specific folders it's allowed near, nothing more. Quick pause. If you're getting some value out of this, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps us build the channel and lets us know what content to create. Number 5, Dispatch. Dispatch connects the Claude in your pocket to the Claude on your desk. You fire off a task from your phone when you're waiting for a train or standing in a line, it doesn't matter. Claude runs it back on your home computer where all your files live and all your connectors are, and when it's finished, the results land back on your phone and it's all in one thread. Kick it off from your phone, get to your desk later, and you just keep going. Same conversation, same memory, nothing to set up twice. Quietly rewrites the whole rhythm of using AI. Instead of babysitting it the entire time, you delegate and get on with your life. Everything we've covered so far still needs you to press go. The next one completely removes that. Number 6, routines. This is the one that works while you're asleep. A routine is a task you set up once and then it runs on its own, on a schedule, or the second something happens in one of your connected apps, and it runs on the cloud, not on your laptop. So your computer doesn't even need to be switched on for it. Here's one of mine. Every morning before I'm up, Claude checks the latest AI news and emails me a summary before I've even woken up. As soon as I open my laptop, there it is. But the real magic isn't the timed ones, it's the ones that are set off by an event. The moment a sales call finishes transcribing, a routine of mine kicks in, Claude pulls the transcript, orders the action items, and sends me a summary to my laptop. No clock, no button, no me. The call ends and the work just happens. This is the rung where Claude stops being something you use and becomes something that compounds. because every routine you build is permanent. Set 10 of them and you've handed yourself back a full day every week forever. And all of it gets sharper the moment you teach Claude how you personally like things, which is the jump from pro to expert, and the one I told you to wait for. Number 7, skills. This is the one that will quietly end up being your most used feature on the whole list. Skill is almost embarrassingly simple. It's a folder with a file inside it that spells out exactly how you like your work done, because the gap Claude can't close by itself is this. It's clever, but it has no idea how your process runs, what your standards are, and the order you do things in. Skill handles all of that, so now it does the job the way you do it. Every single time, no more reminding. And here's what makes a skill sit apart from everything else in this video. They run everywhere. The same skill works in chat, in co-op, inside the Office extensions. You build it once and it follows you across every feature I've just walked through. Let me show you some real ones that I lean on. Honestly, this exact video was made with about 7 of them. Voice, scripting, hooks, thumbnails, the lot. There are ready-made skills you can grab in seconds too, including one called Skill Creator, whose entire job is helping you build more skills. And everything you make, you can pass on to someone else. This is the point where Claude stops being at the open and turns into a system that runs the way you run. That's why it's number 7. Every other feature on this list quietly levels up the second you stack a skill on top of it. And if you're new to AI and not sure where to even start, we built a free AI audit for exactly that. It shows you which areas you could gain real skills and advantages from by using AI, whether that's leveling up what you already do or even building your own business with it. Now, if you want to see 5 skills that I can't live without that have genuinely changed my business, I'll leave a link to that video here. Now go out and build something, and I'll catch you in the next one.